You're welcome to Better Faith e-learning platform. My name is Mrs. Eunice Egwasa, and today I'm going to be teaching you English language for Basic 4 and Primary 4 classes. Please get your writing materials settled down to learn. Good. Today, we're going to look at the topic, introducing clauses with who, that, where, and which. Said we're introducing clauses with the words who, that, where, and which. First of all, I'm sure you've heard of the word clause before now. So the word clause is a group of words that includes a subject and a verb and forms a sentence or part of a sentence. In other words, a clause means some words brought together which contains a subject and a verb. Do not forget, a sentence is made up of a subject, the subject and the predicate. The subject is the thing or the person that does the action or the action is talking about. And then we have the predicate part, which is made up of the verb. And the verb is an action word, a doing word. The verb in a sentence tells you what the subject has done or is doing. It tells you the action involved in that sentence, the action of the subject. Do you understand? I said a clause is a group of words that includes a subject and a verb, and it forms a sentence. Either it forms a complete sentence or it is a part of a sentence. That means it has to complete another sentence. Either it completes a sentence on its own or it is added to make a sentence complete in order for a sentence to make sense. So a clause is made up of subject and the predicate. The predicate part has the verb, and the verb is the action or the doing word. Good. I have some examples here. Take note, we are looking at some words here. Who. Who. When you talk of who has to do with a person. When you talk of human beings, you talk of who. You make use of the word who. Then we have another word there, that. When you're talking of that, that can also be used to express the meaning of a particular sentence. And it can be used to refer to a thing, and it can also be used to refer to a person. Where, the word where is talking of a place, a particular place. Where did it happen? Where. Take note of the word where. It is different from when. When is talking of time, but where is talking of a place. And the word which is also used interchangeably with the word that. It can refer to a person or a thing. Do you understand? The who is referring to a person, that can be used to refer to a person or a thing, where is talking of a place, and which is talking of either a place or a person. It can be used interchangeably with the word who, with the word that. But in a sentence, you look for the most appropriate, either the word that or the word which. So a clause is a group of words that includes a subject, a verb, and forms a sentence or part of a sentence. It's either a complete sentence or it's a part of a sentence. Examples. Number 1. This is the record that the musician waxed. This is the record that the musician waxed. Now the word that we are looking at here, the clause, is the word that. The word that, which I have already underlined for you. This is the record that the musician waxed. So that, it is talking about the record that the musician waxed. Good. The next is, that is the house where my uncle lived. That is the house where my uncle lived. We have the word that here. We have the word where. Please do not forget. The first one, that is not the one we are looking for. That one, the first one is talking about the subject. But we are looking at the clause there. The clause. So the clause in this particular sentence is the word where. Do not forget where. Where is what we're introducing where, who, that, and which. So where. That is the house where my uncle lived. That's my uncle lived there before. That means my uncle do not live there anymore because it is talking about the past tense. 3. The headmaster praised the pupil who performed best. The headmaster praised the pupil who performed best. Now, what do you think is the word we are looking for there? The clause we are looking for. It is the word who. Who is talking about what? Who is talking about a person? The pupil. Okay? It's talking about a person. So that is who. Who is the clause there? The last one, I found the knife which Ade lost. I found the knife which Ade lost. So what do you think is the word we are looking for there? It is the word which. So we have been able to fish out all the clauses in these 4 sentences. That, where, who, and which. So let me quickly take it again. This is the record that the musician waxed. That is the word we are looking for. That is the house where my uncle lived. Where is talking about the place where my uncle lived. The headmaster praised the pupil who performed best. Who is talking about the pupil who performed best. Talking about person. I found the knife which Ade lost. We are talking about an object here. And what is the object? The knife. Do you understand? Please, you have to play the video over and over for you to understand clearly. Okay, and then we'll move to something close to what I've just explained to you. And that is use of when in long sentences. Sometimes you come across sentences that are very long. And when a sentence is long and separated by a full stop, you may need to slot in a word, the word when, in order to make the sentence shorter and more easy to understand. Okay, so that is the word when. The word when is, it has to do with time. When will you come? When did you get back? When did you eat? So when has to do with what? Time. Where has to do with place. But when has to do with what? Time. Good. So I have examples on the board. 1A. Father bought some oranges home. That's 1A. 1B. The children were happy. You see, I have two sentences, making it very long, and there is no connection. There's what is known as sentence connectors. So this word when, in this case, is serving as a connector between sentence 1A and sentence 1B. So how do we connect these two sentences together with the word when? 1C. It becomes, or it's being placed in the initial position. In order for you to connect two sentences with the word when, which has to talk about the time, you make initial position, put it in the initial position. That's the first position. There is the initial and there is the final. The beginning is the initial, the final is the ending part, the end part of the sentence. So right now it's taking the initial position, the word when. 1C. When father brought some oranges home, the children were happy. Doesn't it make a better sense? Makes sense. Then father brought some oranges home, the children were happy. There is no connection. But if you put it in this form, when father brought some oranges home, the children were happy. 2A, we killed the snake. 2B, we burnt it. There's no connection. So you have to connect it with the word when. Alright, 2C, when we killed the snake, we burnt it. So the word connector there, or the word we are going to use to connect the two sentences, is the word when. It's in the initial position. 3A, Ike presented his own work to his teacher. The teacher praised him. There is no connection. But if you put the word when, it becomes when Ike presented his own work to his teacher, he praised him. Do not forget, when you are connecting, you put your punctuation mark, which is the comma. Do not forget your punctuation mark. Comma comes after the first sentence, which has been started with the word when. So when is the word there that is joining the two sentences. So we are dealing with long sentences. When you have two sentences, so you make them one with the word when. It becomes more precise and easier to understand. Do you understand what I've just explained? Please go through it over and over and over again. We just talked about using the word when in long sentences. When you have two sentences that are supposed to go together but are being separated with full stop, you bring them together with the word when, placing it in the initial position, and after the first sentence, you introduce your comma, and then you complete it with the other part of it and your full stop. Please do not forget your punctuation marks, very important. Make sure you do so when you're joining your sentences, when you're writing, when you're making or constricting or you are reducing two sentences, joining them together with the word when. Please. Then you have your practice exercise. You know practice makes perfect. What I've just explained to you, it will be very good if you practice them. Number 1 or A. The A is you have to fill in the blank spaces with that, which, who, and where. Do not forget the clause I've just introduced to you. The words that, which, who, and where. So in these exercises 1 to 5, you are to fill in the blank spaces with the words that, which, who, and where. 1. That was the man dash killed the dog. You fill in the correct word. Mother cooked the food dash was served to us. 3. Here is the book dash Bayo gave out. 4. We saw the place dash the accident happened. 5. We were in the office dash the meeting was held. So you are to fill in the blank spaces with the words the most appropriate. That, which, do not forget, that is talking about a place, a thing, which is also a thing, who is a person, and where is a place. B. You have to join the following pairs of sentences with the word when. 1. The policeman came. Full stop. He arrested the thief. You have to join with the word when. Do not forget the position. Is it the initial? Is it the final? So please do so. Number 2. The pupils arrived at the zoo. Full stop. They saw many animals. Full stop. So please do the right thing. Number 3. He lost his pencil. Full stop. He reported to his teacher. 4. She passed her papers. Full stop. She danced for joy. 5. Bayo broke the glass. full stop. This is a full stop, please. He was sad. Bayo broke the glass. He was sad. Please go over the video again and then carry out these exercises. Please read your books and be good children. Thank you and remain blessed. Have a great day. Bye.